He needs help. I just started. I just got back. Hey, Jarek, somebody mark raffles in chat for that shiny Pokemon, Smilers. You could join us another live stream. Uh-oh. How goes the Pinky game? It's going great. Thank you for asking. Thank you, Venus Slice. I appreciate you just call it the Pinky game. Every time he watches, it feels like a fever dream. I love it. It's just so fucking weird, and it's just like, that's normal, you know? Speak to Shiori. What do you want to talk about? Been working on the stamp rally. You finished the stamp rally. All done. Good job. You've seen all of Kazumachi. Do you like our town? It's become my new home with a new family. Made a big difference to the town. So you haven't been hitting on my mom, have you? No, other way around. I had to warn her off. You don't want an uptight thug as a dad. Maybe I do. I've never met my dad. He took off before I was born. I don't think mom should have got together with him. He was a city boy that wanted to play at country life. He tried, but 4 kids in a small town was too much. When he found out I was on the way, he went back to the city. Do you resent him? The winner is... LaRue! Congrats on your shiny haunter, LaRue. Do you resent him? Nah, we don't need a deadbeat hanging around. Besides, the family's the people who matter to you. I got my mom and Pinky. Became an honorary member of the family. I don't have much family, but Samira always looked out for me. Same for me. I had no one, but I found a new family, and the most important thing. You got us, we'll take care of you, won't we? So long as he's a good boy. I'll keep that in mind. I got a reward for doing the stamp rally. I spoke to an old mascot support hero and convinced him to come out of retirement. Thank you, I'm sure it'll be a big help. Good all these chats, but you got work to do, boss man. Go get us some jobs. Oh, primitive samurai. Saw, dude. Dude, he's OP. Mascot of vocational school for computer graphics. Rigged. Hold on, I just need to test something real quick. Dad, I'm gonna spawn a hunt. Okay, it's announcing and it's still running. Let's go. After the disconnect, Alex has fucking sorted it. Yo, what's up, Ben? How are you doing? Bing, ding, bing. So, chat, what if I told you that the update's not done yet? Smile. I'll just leave that there for you, okay? Tis but a prelude. I'm coming in! Bonk. Hi, gang. Hey, Teach. You have news for us, Mr. Michi? The mayor had a meeting with my oath brother at the mayor's residence. Do you know why? No, Toki has been coming to see me here. He was supposed to think I was dead. He didn't mention that other family members had checked up on me. Think he's up to something? I don't know. You know what they talked about? The mines. The mines again. Have you found anything else out? I'm afraid we haven't. Are you able to investigate your oath brother's motives? Ooh, I'd like to investigate a whole lot about him. Teach, you should see him. Go get him, Pinky. I've been thinking about how to best proceed and where the mysteries lie. So have I. We need to find out who has their name on the deed. I agree, but we're in a deadlock on that. The deed is kept within the mayor's safe in his office. I presume neither of you are safe crackers? I didn't get to that lesson with Nui and Yui. A firm belief that with enough pressure, the mayor will make a mistake. He's a drunk old fool who is watching his little fiefdom erode. He will slip up if you keep undermining him. The mines used to be the main industry for this town, and they were run by my family. I never knew about this, which means they were being kept secret. The mine disaster should have been a much bigger story, and surely my family would have been held accountable for it. Yes, I agree. This whole thing is very strange. The lack of records on an investigation from around the time is very suspicious. Only a perfunctory investigation seems to have taken place. I'm not an expert, but I would have thought more would have been done. Can we find out more? I'm aware that the mayor keeps more sensitive paperwork in his mansion. As such, I'm unable to get at it. Don't worry, Poindexter, we can get the paperwork for you. We can? Of course! You're a hardened criminal, and I want to do stuff to feel alive! We'll break into his mansion and steal his stuff! I'm supposed to be a legitimate businessman now. Okay then, let's just go back to the agency and read financial newspapers, file our taxes, and be thoroughly annoyed about how we don't have any answers. Get it together! We're gonna do a rip and run in that old geezer, find out what the hell's going on, and blow this thing wide open! What are we looking for? I have no idea where he keeps the confidential stuff. We'll take everything. That's the spirit! I'll grab any paperwork and rip the hard drive out of his computer. What if he keeps it in a safe? That'll be a real bummer. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Michi, we're ready. Let's head to his mansion. A curse that kills Yakuza that comes from a Yakuza-owned mine is too convenient. Indeed, your world is fully bought into the belief, though. Do you know anything about the origins of the story? Everyone I've spoken to says it's the legend spread from newspaper articles about it. You should find the first article and speak to the author. Jose at the Tanaka Dream Card collects occult items. He might be able to help us. Once we know who the author of the first article is, we can try contacting them and find out what they know. That's as good a plan as any. Pinky, we've got work to do. Let's get to it. Look forward to the news. Okay, so Jose. Ow. Boink. Oh. Why is LaRue giving a fucking acceptance speech in chat? I'm on my way, Jose! Skirt. Good to see you again. The curse. We're investigating the origins of the Kazumachi curse. Do you have the first article written about it? I do. The curse first appeared in the Kyushu Everyday News in September 1991. Can we see it, please? No problem. Give me a second to find it. Bleh. I love Jose. So silly. Bleh. Here you go. Thanks. What to say? Everything we already knew. The mountain spirits were angry with the use of the land for mining, and they target any Yakuza that comes to town. Spirits caused a disaster, and the Tanuki keeps watch for any Yakuza coming into town. A lot of Yakuza that used to live here have died either suddenly or slowly and painfully. Apparently, he got that from a secret source. Who wrote it? Someone called Jiro Kaneko. Think you can find them? No problem. I'll find a number for him now. Nui told me how to track anyone down. God, I miss the girls. Is that what you needed? Yes, thank you. We appreciate your help. No problem. Find the number. I guess I do rule pretty hard. In old folks' homes in... What is that? Izuka. That's a who gives a heck town about 2 hours away. How'd you find that out? Bureaucracy. Everything in this country requires forms and data entry. You know where to look, you can find anything you want. What about the deed to the mines? Already tried. That was before everything went digital. Okay, can we phone Mr. Kaneko? Of course. Remember to use a fake name. Hello? Hello, is this Mr. Kaneko? It is. Forgive me for calling you out of the blue. I apologize for the intrusion. It's no problem. How can I help you? My name is Mr. Shoujo, and I am interested in the Curse of Kazumachi. Haha, that load of rubbish? How can I help you, Mr. Shoujo? Rubbish? A total load of nonsense. What do you want to know about it? You wrote the first article about it. Can you tell me where the information came from? I can't believe someone is finally asking me about it. I'm afraid I can't tell you, though. Can I ask why? I'm sworn to secrecy. I needed a published story to get paid so I could afford my rent. A source I used for other stories offered me this. I could tell that it was all made up, but it had enough interesting points to make a story. The mine disaster spirits, a tanuki that guards against Yakuza, I wrote it and paid my rent. People liked it at the time. A bunch of magazines picked it up. Do people still believe it? Yes, they do, sir. I'm sorry for being impertinent, but is there anything that I can do to make you tell me more? Why is it so important? I believe the curse is central to a conspiracy that threatens an entire town. I see. Tell you what, I'm an old ill man. My kids don't come to see me anymore. I just sit in this home all day. The only thing I look forward to is a cup of sake in the evening. I understand. Excuse me one moment, sir. Inky? Already on it, boss. Tell him there's a bottle of Kanoya Junmei Daiginjo being delivered by courier tomorrow. Okay, there's a bottle of whatever the fuck that was being delivered to your address tomorrow. What? I'm sorry, sir. Would you prefer something else? That's a 97,000 yen bottle of sake. Indeed it is, sir. It's important to me that you can enjoy your evening drink. You must really want to know about this curse. I like you. Fine. If I get to drink that, I don't care if Dawn comes for me. Dawn! Again, Dawn showing up. Did you say Dawn? Yeah, Dawn Key from the Shimatsu family. After they needed to leave town because of the mine disaster, he said he had a story for me. Before you go any further, I'm not an idiot. I know you used a fake name. Dawn is a friend. I'm not giving anything to an enemy of his. I can assure you that I am very close to Dawn. Something is happening that involves him, and I need to know what kind of help he needs. Okay, the people in Kazumachi believe the spirits in the hill had caused the disaster. Dawn took this and ran with it. He and I have a history. He's been my source on Yakuza stories over the years. He gave me tips and we traded information. Anyway, he wanted to tell me about this curse that kills Yakuza men, and I needed to pay the bills. A bunch of the boys died in the mine. The ones that didn't started dropping dead, like either suddenly or took their time and suffered greatly. Did Dawn tell you why? He stuck to his story about the curse. I think it was total nonsense. I knew the old patriarch Shimatsu had a dodgy heart. I helped Dawn blow up the story about a rival family to bury the news that the patriarch had been rushed to hospital a few years before this. I think the first patriarch died from a heart attack, not the curse. Heart conditions are hereditary, and it wouldn't surprise me if that's what took his son. The current matriarch's late husband. Oh, we're getting pieces here. Hold on. Dawn put that down to the curse as well. Do you have any proof? No. I just tell you, Dawn isn't normally as effusive as he was when he was telling me the story. He's trying to convince me of this more than he's ever tried to convince me of anything before. I'm just going on my gut here. It's all too convenient. You know why Dawn would want to spread this story? His kind of all have secrets. He wanted to hide something in or about those mines. You know what that could have been? No idea. I get the impression that it's best not to know, though. None of that felt right. A Yakuza operation running a mine with no experience, a disaster happens, they get out of town and their men start dying? That should have been a huge scandal. I would love to get that story. Do you know anything about the Tanuki statue? Only what the townspeople say, that it just appeared one night. Dawn didn't tell me anything about that. I see. Thank you for your help, sir. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. Not at all. I've come out of this rather well if you haven't lied about that sake arriving. I don't know how long I'm going to be alive for, but I've got to the age where caring about secrets like this matters less and less. Appreciate you telling us everything you can. I don't know what's going on with you, but I hope this helps. It does. Thank you, sir. Thank you again for your time. Goodbye, Mr. Shoujo. Oh, I can't believe this whole curse thing is fake. We gotta tell everyone. We can't tell anyone yet. We don't know how this relates to everything else. Thank you for your help. No problem, boss. I put that sake in an emergency credit card. What credit card? Nui and Yui gave me some credit card numbers years ago that they procured. Some scammers tried to get one over in Shimatsu. Nui and Yui dealt with them and told me the cards were linked to the accounts of bad people. Some low-level scammer just had that sake built to him. Exactly. Victimless crime. Well, the sake got him to talk at least. Now you know the curse is a complete fabrication. The death of the first patriarch was likely a heart attack, but Dawn attributed to the curse to further the story. His son passed away under similar circumstances, and we were always told it was the curse as well. I don't know about the rest of the men, though. The ones that didn't die in the disaster, but they're part of the family, all died. Except Dawn. I can't believe everyone's been living a lie. My dad sure is a piece of work. We still don't know what to make of the Tanuki statue, now that we know this. Let's keep investigating. Oh my god, chat's so cute right now. Mwah. Some life satisfactions to do. Where does it want me to go? His house? Jesus Christ, it's fine. Let's go do some life satisfaction stuff and then go to the house. Oh my god, chat, stop. You're so fucking cute. Oh, taking time to return, you piece. Taking time to return, you piece. Boss, can you drive me to the abandoned hotel, please? I want to show you what I've done. Sure. Okay, so where the fuck is the abandoned hotel? Oh god. Out, bonk. Skirt. Trees don't exist. Trees aren't real. Trees can't hurt you. Ooh, it's all Halloween. Check it out. I made Halloween a permanent part of Kazumachi. Whoa. You think I'm bothering anyone? If this is another question about your goddamn light, I'm gonna shove it up. No, I'm not worried about that now. I think it's fine you've taken this place over. No one was using it. Some kids have been coming to see it. They really like it. And one said that I'm cool. No one has ever said that about me before. Jose said that he really likes it. He loves spooky stuff. He wants to talk to me about doing more. Said that you've attracted some bats. Oh yeah, they just appeared after I set this up. Maybe they think you're as cool as well. You really think so? I'm sure they do. This is the best day ever. Thanks for all your support. I'm glad you pushed me to try something new. We're happy to help. What a little guy. What a little cutie patootie. No, because there's a phone right here that I want to unlock. Tamageta. Chilling in the hot tub with the homies. Can't believe it, the real estate company has dropped their interest in the hot springs. That's good news. Your connections help with this. I'm really grateful to you, boss. I got a letter from the owner's family. Is the owner okay? No one knows. He still hasn't been found. What's the deal with the letter? Some creep showed up at his brother's house looking for the owner. They tried to get money out of him. His brother says that since the owner is missing, he's going to start the legal proceedings to deal with all of his possessions. He's going to make sure I get the resort since I've worked there for 3 generations of the family. If If the owner ever comes back, he'll be able to reclaim it, but until then, I'm in charge. I don't want to pee in anyone's natto, but doesn't that just mean bad dudes are gonna come try and shake you down instead? If they're Yakuza, they won't come to this town. If they're small-time crooks, we'll deal with them. I really hope it's the latter. Boss, did you help with this? That call I mentioned was to an associate in my family. She has her methods for resolving problems. Why'd you help me? Well, if anyone that works for us, I want to help you all chase your dreams. I'm sorry for what I said when we met. Don't be. You weren't wrong. Thanks, boss. What a happy little chappy. Okay, who is next up? Mr. Michi, Miss Pinky, I have wondrous news. The speakers of the 5 o'clock chime have just been installed. Would you like to hear the chime? Of course, we'd love to. I present to you the new Kazumachi chime, featuring yours truly. People are gonna love this. Thank you for your guidance and for your reality check. I'm sorry that I had to rely on you. We're here to guide you and help you. Never worry about coming to us with any problems. If you'll excuse me, I need to apologize to the rest of the mascots for my behavior. Let's go, little Burb's so happy. Okay, let's speak to the creepy fucking thing. Oh, Jesus, where are we? An obelisk depicting an insane god stands in a lost temple. An indeterminate liquid seeps from it. Do you have to do this, boss? Harushi, we want to make sure you're okay. Pinky is keeping track of your life satisfaction. A meteor slams into an ancient planet. A race of cat people are vaporized. A new line is added to a history book. Well, please tell us if there's anything troubling you. In a desert that only existed in prehistory, a hand reaches out of the sand. The hand grasps at the air weakly. The hand flops over. The sand barely moves. What caused you to become so tired? A sun that never sets, an army that never stops marching, a tyrant on a marble throne, a vision of a life. Are we working you too hard? A gentle breeze drifts through a desert valley. An emaciated traveler looks to the sky. A drop of rain falls on his parched lips. I'm glad. Please tell us if we send you out on too many events. In a forbidden galaxy, stars slowly wink out of existence. I hope that isn't true, and you have a long life ahead of you. In a hidden valley on a mysterious continent, there is a dead forest. Surprisingly, a new shoot just erupted from the soil. I think he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be just fine. Right, Mayor's Mansion. Oh, let's do some jobs. You know what, let's just send them with the I don't really care about the items I'm sending with them at this point. Tofu still best mascot? I think Tofu is S tier, yes. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Okay, I think that's everybody. We want to go down here, I guess. Oh, we've been up there. I drove up there before. Right? Haven't we been in here? Hey, boss. Look at the mansion the mayor has. He's got a nice place for a town that's so poor. Weird, isn't it? It's almost as if he's a corrupt piece of... I agree. Let's infiltrate the mansion. Oh my god, Biggie has night vision goggles. What the fuck? Come in, janitor actual. This is Poltergeist. Target's car is non-visible. Mission site appears to be clear. What are you talking about? Mission is a go. No security cameras or alarms detected. Stop it. Negative. Janitor actual. Mission parameters are intact. Maintaining operational language. Good grief. I've instructed Kaiju Actual to keep an eye on the mayor. Kaiju Actual, this is Poltergeist. I copy. Poltergeist? God damn it, I told you about this. This is Pinky. My call sign for this is Operation is Poltergeist. Because it starts with a P and I'm like a ghost. No, I didn't know that about poltergeists. Well, I'm a stealthy one. Yes, but ghosts don't start with a P. Pinky. Kaiju Actual, have you seen the mayor? Copy that. Janitor Actual. Kaiju Actual reports the mayor is still at the town hall. Okay, tell Kaiju thanks and he can go home. Roger that, Kaiju Actual. Janitor Actual says stand down and get back to work. Yes, he did. I'm not lying. Even if he didn't say it, that's what he meant. Whatever. Poltergeist is on a mission. We'll rendezvous ASAP. Oh my god. Just steal the drinks. Amazing. Come in, Janitor Actual. I have breached the compound. The target has a tacky taste in home decor. His home office is full of whiskey bottles. His filing cabinet is overflowing. There's a bunch of folders. Whoa, there are a lot of HR complaints here. Nice to know they've been handled appropriately. There's too much to go through. I'm just gonna grab everything. Okay, now the hard drives. Huh? Can only find one desktop, no laptops. Easy. Hard drive secured. Target materials acquired, Janitor Actual. Poltergeist is exfiltrating now. Ah, stupid table. Why did people make tables with sharp corners? Uh-oh. What? The door won't open. I'm stuck. The mission might be compromised. What happens if he comes back? I can't hide. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, don't worry. I forgot. I used a different door. There we go. Poltergeist is returning to base. Fucking Pinky. Mission complete. Are you sure there weren't any cameras? Do you think I'm an idiot? You used the wrong door. Touché. That could have happened to anyone under the stress of the battlefield. I quit your yapping. Here's the stuff. Good work. Nice. Stolen documents. Okay, that's everything we can do for now. I'll let Double T know that we need to meet. Double T. Tacky and Teach. Tell them we'll meet them at the school. Skirt. Yeah, jobs available 69. Poggers. Ow. Okay, let's go to the school. Nice. Thank you for meeting with us again, Mr. Michi, Miss Pinky. Ah. Hey, gang, did you find out something good? We sure did. Tell them what we find, Michi. We spoke to the first journalist that wrote about the Kazumachi curse. He told us that he has a close relationship with my superior, Dawn. Dawn was his source on the curse. Does that mean Dawn used him to spread the story of the curse? According to Mr. Kaneko, Dawn was linking the rumors from the town to the deaths of men from the Shimatsu family. This journalist dude said it was nonsense. So everyone in this town believes a complete lie, and the whole Yakuza world believes it too? We don't know for sure that it is a lie. Mr. Kaneko didn't offer us any proof, but he's convinced that Dawn made the legend up. I suppose there is unlikely to be any real evidence anyway. We need a confession. I want to tell everyone, but Tall and Serious here won't let me. He's right. You need to save this until you need it. We were told our first patriarch died from the curse, and it also claimed his son, the late husband of my boss. Mr. Kaneko says the first patriarch had a heart condition that he had been hospitalized for once before. He suspects that's what he died from. What about his son? We don't know, but Mr. Kaneko thinks the heart condition might be hereditary. Does he know Dawn's reasoning? No, but I think it's safe to say that there is a secret hidden down there. Well, you might be right about your patriarchs. Still don't explain what happened to all the other men in your family. Everyone who worked the mines is dead except your current superiors. Could it be poisoning? Possibly, but I'm not sure how it could be. I took the liberty of reading up on the mine disasters and health risks. Gases released during mining are either explosive or kill quickly. The men who died after the disaster passed away months or years afterwards. Other toxic chemicals are released into the runoff water. Unless they were drinking it, they wouldn't have ingested it. That might be worth investigating, though. Maybe we could ask Fukukata if he knows anything. We got the documents from the mayor's mansion. I trusted you weren't caught. I got a perfect stealth reading, like a snake. Here, we left them for you to look through. Does it say anything about the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund? No, these are all older records. Was there anything good on the hard drive? Unless he's become a computer security expert? No. In fact, looks like the only thing he has used is the web browser. Archive barely has anything on it. Archive looks like it was imaged by the IT department, and then he's done nothing with it. That isn't surprising. Most old men in the government don't use computers. What about the mines? Well, there's a bundle of papers related to the mine disaster here. Notice of investigation commencement, the initial contact between the town hall and the investigators, the company hired to do the investigation, initial press releases, meeting notes, contact from various government safety boards. Wow, this looks more interesting. Personal correspondence between the mayor and the head of the investigation company. The government contracted the investigation to a company specializing in mining safety. There was a government committee oversight, but on the ground it was handled by a third party. Okay. This letter makes some cryptic references to restaurants in Fukuoka, along with a luxury inn on the mainland and some kind of health visitor. That means call girls. What? I'd have thought you know all about that. Call girls are advertised as health delivery service. Heck, you wouldn't know anything about that. That's quite right. Anyway, it would appear that the mayor paid for a lot of health deliveries, a lot of meals, and a lot of hotels. How can you tell? His financial records are here. Around the time the investigation started, he had a lot of outgoing transactions. Where did he get all the money from? There are 3 large payments into his account from a company called Yamashita Manufacture. That's an old Shimatsu family front company. After it went bankrupt, it was kept open as a way to transfer money around. There are 3 payments totaling 104 million yen. All of that was spent on the aforementioned entertainment and a payment to the investigation company. So they were bribed. There are personal handwritten notes here from several members of the oversight committee thanking the mayor for his hospitality. He managed to bribe everyone? Man, why has no one ever bribed me? I'd love 104 million yen. It would appear that the money flowed out of the Shimatsu family upriver to everyone involved with the disaster investigation. There's a letter here from the investigation committee. It clears the Shimatsu Mining Company of any wrongdoing. It says that the disaster was a result of a freak typhoon and that the correct safety measures had been taken. Fukukata told us that they found a new tunnel and didn't secure it. The typhoon caused it to collapse and trap the workers. Hence the cover-up. If it got out that a Yakuza company operated a mine on government land and gross negligence occurred, a lot of people would get in trouble. Not only would your family be hounded by the authorities, the mayor would have taken the fall. Old men covered up the mistakes of other old men, and it was all forgotten. So this is why it's never talked about at home. I see. After all that, we're still waiting on our opportunity to find out the name on the deed to the mines. Can we assume it's Michi's boss? If we did and we're wrong, we'd bring too much trouble to your doorstep. We've managed to escape a lot of government attention over the years. Tying the Shimatsu family to this unnecessarily will further endanger the boss. A lot of people could get in trouble. That transaction and more enemies of your boss may come calling. The mayor sold the land to a Yakuza group that caused the disaster. It would be a massive scandal with very far-reaching consequences. Could it be seized under the recent anti-Yakuza laws? Assuming it's owned by your group, and I'm not, it is likely that the transaction was done legally and through legitimate companies. That makes it difficult to seize, and if it were to be seized, it would bring a lot of unwanted attention to the mayor. He doesn't want anything to destabilize his fiefdom. What difference does the owner make? It changes who is part of the mystery and what their motives are. If another company owns them, we have another player. If the Shimatsu family owns them, it might explain why I was sent here. If your family does own them, it still doesn't explain why the mayor is so upset about them. Mines haven't been touched in decades. Is it related to the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund? I don't see how it possibly could be. The coal industry is dead everywhere, not just here. What if it is, though? You might just be helping that prosecutor in Fukuoka. Maybe you'll catch their eye, Taki. Maybe you're going to be snapped up by them, a hero of justice. Give me too much credit, Miss Wambui. I'm sure they have much better investigators than I. I also don't know anything about the origins of the Tanuki statue. It seems like an important part of the curse. Anyone here have an idea who would know more? It's a long shot, but maybe Big Koke? Who's that? Kokemaru, a mascot that used to live in town and built cool weird things. He hasn't been seen for years. How do we find him? I have no idea. He used to hang out in the rice fields in the hills. Let's go and ask Peaches. I'll add it to your task list. We're also going to go see the mayor. Whatever's going on here is gathering momentum. I want to push him into doing something stupid if I can. Good luck. We'll be in touch with anything else we find. Yippee! Okay. I will be stopping there for the day, I think.